to another video. Yeah, I'm a little late on this one. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't have any excuse as to why. I didn't even have to go to school today to, like, not have time. I've literally just been sitting here all day, listening to Bon Jovi and watching TV, and that's all I've done today. Like, I don't know why I forgot to do this. Probably because I'm dumb. Just why I'm gonna hit myself in the head with this Coke can that I just found lying here. Yeah. So, anyways, I went 10-6 last week. Woo. Did I mention it's 5:30 Mountain Time and the game starts at 6:15? So that's a problem. So yeah, I have to hurry. I went 10-6 last week. Good for me. I'm 137, 85, and 1 on the year. You know what the tie is. I don't need to explain it every week like I do anyways. I don't know why I do that, but I do for some reason. Yeah. Week 16. Woo. 49ers Titans first game. Disclaimer, I might just be biased on a lot of these picks this week. So starting with this one, I picked the Niners because I really, really don't want the Titans to win, like, at all, because that'd be angering. I would be mad. Happy they lost last week. I am so happy they lost last week. And San Francisco's favored, so I don't feel like this is too big of a stretch to say, all right, they're not gonna win. So I'm gonna go San Francisco tonight in an hour. Browns Packers. I'm gonna pick the Packers because they're better than the Browns. The Browns don't have anyone. They just played on Monday, so they're on a short week, like 5 days, which isn't very much. And the Packers aren't on a short week. So yeah, I'm gonna pick the Packers. Colts Cardinals. The Colts have a COVID problem now, which is a problem. But I'm gonna still pick them because I really want them to win. Again, Colts fans, so duh. And I'm gonna pick. I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to root for DeAndre Hopkins on my fantasy team anymore because I'm out of the playoffs because I lost last week in the first round of playoffs again, like I do every single year. I always make it, but I never win in them because I mean, you're not gonna win if you score 62 points like I did. Stupid me. Anyways, that's beside the point. I had Hopkins on my fantasy team, so I don't have to root for him. So I can just root for the Colts to never score. Also, I went against Jonathan Taylor last week, so I had to root for the Colts to win while simultaneously hoping he doesn't do anything, which was hard. And I handled it pretty well until the very last play, and then he's like, and ran 70 yards for a touchdown. So I'm like, great. Woo. All that was for nothing. Because he just got 13 points on one play. Not that it would have mattered. I mean, I didn't lose by 30 or anything. But, anyways, that. You don't care. Colts are gonna win on Christmas, I hope. Just one more thing on Christmas. 5 NBA games, 2 NFL games, and a BYU game, hopefully. So, that's a lot of things. And then, so Sunday games now. Lions, Falcons. I'm going to pick the Falcons even though the Lions beat the Cardinals somehow last week. Oh yeah, the Cardinals are going to be mad AF, but I'm hoping they aren't good AF. I hope they lose. Yeah. So, is this sideways? Okay, that's less sideways. I'm not going to restart because I don't have time. Yeah, so Lions, Falcons, Cardinals are going to be mad. Lions, yeah. Okay, Lions will lose, Falcons will win. Okay. Bucks, Panthers. Bucks somehow got shut out last week against the Saints. Yeah. Not much to say about that. But I'm going to pick them to win, even though Sam Darnold is actually going to be playing this week, finally. Ravens, Bengals. I'm going to pick the Bengals because I don't want the Ravens to win. And, I mean, I forget who's favored. But it's not crazy to say the Bengals will win, especially if Lamar isn't playing. I don't think Tyler Huntley really is that good. Maybe that's just me being a BYU fan, and he went to Utah, so I hate him. But I think he's not that good. So there's a reason he's a backup. And Lamar isn't that good, so by that good I mean he's not as good as everyone seems to think he is. I'm really doing a terrible job hurrying. So I'm going to pick the Bengals to win that. Chargers, Texans, Chargers, because they're better. Rams, Vikings. I'm going to pick the Rams, even though they're on a shorter week. Actually, no. Yeah, they are. No, they're not. No, they're... Well, yeah, they are. Jeez, stop confusing yourself. I'm going to pick the Rams. They're better. Yeah. Bills, Patriots. I'm going to pick Buffalo. It's in Foxborough. Patriots are going to be mad because they just lost to the Colts. But the Bills are also going to be mad at just the fact that they're only like 8-6 and have kind of sucked the last month. I'm going to pick them to win. Jags, Jets. I picked the Jags to win last week because when a team fires their coach, they almost always win the next game. But they didn't because the Jags are just that bad. They're so bad that they break all the trends of good things happening because they suck. They suck. They suck. And the Jets had a really good game against the Dolphins last week. Like, Zach Wilson played really well. Go Cougs. Because, that's where he went to college. It was BYU. So, obviously, I'm going to root for him. And I'm going to pick the Jets. So, yeah. Jets, Jets. Let's go. Let's hope they win. And I'm picking them to win. This is a pick 'em, so I'm not weird if I go either way. Jeez, I froze for a second. I don't know what I was doing. Giants, Eagles, because they're better. Bears, Seahawks. I'm gonna pick the Bears. I just think they're better than the Seahawks. Seahawks aren't that good. The Bears aren't that good. But I have a feeling the Bears will win. So I'm gonna pick them. Steelers, Chiefs, even though the Steelers beat the Titans. Good for them. Good for me as well, as a Colts fan. I'm gonna pick the Chiefs because they're better. Broncos, Raiders. I'm gonna pick the Broncos. I think this is another pick 'em. I'm gonna pick the Broncos because the Raiders aren't that good. Football team, Dallas. I picked Washington last time this happened. That didn't work out, so I'm gonna pick Dallas. And then Dolphins, Saints. Taysom Hill is in COVID protocol, so he might not play, which makes me sad. Okay, is this thing tilting again? I'm just gonna leave it because this is the last game. But yeah, so where was it? Oh yeah, Taysom might not. He's in protocol, so he might not play in the game. So that makes me sad because I wanted to see him win. I'm gonna pick the Saints anyways, but now I'm sad. Okay, I'm sad. I hope he plays. I don't want to see Ian Book play. I don't like Notre Dame people. I mean, I always say I don't like them while they're in college, but I always root for them outside of college, except this guy. I don't like this guy. I mean, maybe I do. I just don't want him to play because that means Taysom's not playing. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. I don't hate anyone except people that went to Utah and Indiana. Screw them. Yeah, so, yeah, that's the video. See you guys next week, and bye.